I get this question so often, right? Make.com, AI automation, that's what you're looking at right here. What is the difference between an app and a module? What's an API? And how does it all come together? This workflow that you're looking at right here, what it does is at the end of each one of my meetings, it triggers a webhook right here and visits Firefly's AI to get the meeting transcript, which then feeds it through an OpenAI module to write a meeting summary with action items, key points, etc., and then organizes it into basically my Google Drive. Let's use OpenAI as an example. So we're in a new blank scenario, and when we want to add a new module, this is what we do. We can scroll through the library of apps that you see right here. You can see the OpenAI app, the Google Sheets app. These that you're looking at right here, these are all APIs. So we have the OpenAI API. If we click into it, we can then see all of the different modules. So modules are inside of these apps. These modules that you see right here can also be thought of as endpoints within the API. So we have the create a completion endpoint in the OpenAI API. We have the generate an image endpoint in the OpenAI API. And if we hop over into OpenAI's API documentation, we can see that we have the create image endpoint right here, which is exactly what you're seeing right here, generate an image. This automation platform, make.com, makes it so easy for us to connect to these APIs and automate our processes, connecting all of the tools and softwares that we use and getting them to talk to one another and passing information between one another. That's what no-code automation is all about. Right here, we have the Google Drive API or the Google Drive app. And then right here, down below, you can see the endpoint in that API, which is search for files and folders. The Google Docs API, and the endpoint is create a document. If the word API, application programming interface, is still confusing to you, that's totally fine. I get it. I want you to think of an API as a theme park. Let's call it Disneyland. I want to go to Disneyland. I want to visit the Disneyland API, and I have a ticket right here. I am a paying customer. That's my credentials. Or in other words, my API key or my token. It's like a password saying, hey, I'm paying for your service. Let me in to enjoy your theme park. And then each different ride and attraction within this theme park, within Disneyland, each one of those is an endpoint. So I can go to the Ferris wheel and I can interact with the Ferris wheel endpoint within Disneyland, within the API. And then I can hop over to the corn dog or the popcorn stand and interact with that endpoint. Hopefully you guys are starting to see the picture a little more clearly. And so if you ever need to look at API documentation, again, we're back here in the OpenAI API reference or the documentation. It kind of looks ugly and scary if you're new to this stuff, but don't worry. Just think of this as the theme park, right? And then everything down here on the left-hand side, these are all different endpoints. It just helps you navigate and be like, okay, I want to use OpenAI to complete a transcription. So I can reference that underneath audio. I can find the create transcription endpoint. And this is everything I need to know to use OpenAI to transcribe an audio file. But this can be complex for beginners with setting up API calls. So we use a user-friendly tool like make.com and we can do the same thing. So OpenAI, create a transcription, and then boom, we're interacting with the create a transcription endpoint in the OpenAI API, and we just need to fill out our parameters right here. My name is Mason. I love no-code automation and AI. I've actually been doing this for over a year and a half now, and we've helped dozens of businesses implement AI and these no-code systems like the one that you see right here to help them eliminate their repetitive tasks. So if you're a business owner, then hit my bio link. You can find my website and book a 15-minute discovery call with me, and let's just chat and see what we can do for you. Or if you want to learn how to do this stuff yourself, I have a free community for you guys to help you get started in the right direction. You can also find that in my bio link. We've got 1.5 thousand members and counting. Head over to the classroom and I've got tons of free resources for you guys. Thanks, guys.